Hello, everyone. My name is Victoria Diaz, and today I want to talk about something that I am very passionate about and something that's very personal to me. And this is the importance of cultural competence within mental health services, and especially in military communities. And this experience has shaped my identity as an authentic leader. And to me, an authentic leader means that, like being self aware, being vulnerable and honest, and just leading with your values. And so this kind of reflects the kind of social worker I aim to become. And I don't have any personal experience in mental health or social work. So this is just like a lived experience that I have learned from, or an issue that I have noticed, both as a service member who needed mental help and couldn't receive it, and then as a mother whose child needs mental health, but we just can't find care. And so it wasn't until here recently that my son needed help for ADHD that I realized how limited and culturally disconnected mental health services were for military families. My son was struggling behaviorally, and I was desperate for help. And I found many mental health professionals in my area, but most of them didn't take our insurance. And then the ones that did were very generalist and didn't seem to understand the military dynamic and how our world revolves. And so one therapist didn't grasp my son's behavior and how they my son is affected by my husband leaving, or the disruptions that in my son's routine with my husband being gone that leads also to more behavioral issues. And another therapist even dismissed us entirely, telling us to come back when we were serious about my son. And the issue was never that we weren't serious. It's that my husband's work schedule does not look like a normal work schedule. He leaves frequently at days, weeks, months, and sometimes on a whim. So that moment that we were dismissed was a painful reminder or realization that cultural competence is very essential. It's just essential for adequate care. And military families are incredibly diverse. We come from all over the world. We have different backgrounds, cultures, religions, but we all share the same military specific stressors like frequent moves, long separations, and these things shape our mental health needs. And when providers don't understand our realities, it creates like barriers and misinterpretations and leaves us feeling judged or them to dismiss us. And families like mine end up feeling discouraged and unsure. And often for us, we just put it off until we move. And so cultural competence for me goes beyond knowing race or ethnicity. It means understanding, along with their race and ethnicity, the systems they live in, and their realities, and how all of these things shape their worlds and their perspectives. And for military families, this does include deployments, training cycles, and the work demands of the service member, and the emotional toll that it has on not only spouses but kids, when they have a constant shift between stability and uncertainty. As social workers, I do believe that we are ethically obligated to practice cultural competence. And right now, for me, the lack of culturally competent providers in military communities I also acts as a social justice issue, because families, we can't provide providers who understand our lifestyle or accept our insurance and provide consistent care. So this experience has really shaped my journey into becoming part of the change, and I want to advocate for more accessible, culturally competent providers, ones who understand not only the military lifestyle but also our unique backgrounds that we bring into this lifestyle. And I'd like to push for more policies that make it easier for providers to work with military insurance, because right now it's really hard to get into. And military communities, I mean, people in general, deserve providers who see them, hear them, and understand the cultures they live in and the working dynamics that they live in. So my hope is to contribute to that change and do this by showing compassion, knowledge, and commitment to ethically and culturally responsive practice. Yeah. Thank you.